Be happy in every situation. In a charming hillside town, there lived an old lady named Margaret. Margaret was known for her kind heart and generosity, always ready to help her neighbors. Though she lived alone, she was never lonely. The townspeople often visited her, seeking her wisdom and sharing their stories. In return for her kindness, they brought her food and supplies, ensuring she was always taken care of. One crisp autumn morning, Margaret decided to walk into the nearby woods to gather firewood for the chilly nights ahead. As she wandered deeper, she noticed something unusual. A large, ancient pot half buried in the ground. Curious, Margaret brushed off the dirt and carefully lifted the lid. To her astonishment, the pot was filled with glittering gold coins. Her heart leapt with joy as she imagined a new life of comfort and luxury. She pictured herself in a grand house, sitting by a beautiful fireplace on an elegant chair. But there was one problem. The pot was too heavy for her to carry alone. Determined, Margaret found some sturdy wooden planks and a strong cloth to create a makeshift slide. With great effort, she began pulling the heavy pot toward her home. However, as she moved forward, something strange happened. The gold coins inside the pot started to change color. When she paused to catch her breath and looked inside, the gold had turned to silver. Margaret felt a pang of disappointment, but quickly reassured herself that silver was still valuable. She continued her journey, reminding herself that she could still afford a comfortable life. But as she pulled the pot further, the silver changed again, this time into iron. She stopped, staring at the pot, feeling a deep sense of despair. All her dreams of a luxurious life seemed to disappear. But then, she took a deep breath and smiled. She realized that she had been happy before finding the pot. Her simple life was already filled with love and support from her neighbors. As she sat down to rest, Margaret decided to be grateful for what she had rather than dwell on what she had lost. She thought about her cozy little home, the warm meals her neighbors brought, and the joy she found in helping others. She knew that true happiness didn't come from wealth, but from the kindness and love shared with those around her. Without hesitation, Margaret left the pot in the forest and walked back home, feeling lighter than before. That evening, as she sat by her small fireplace in her old but comfortable chair, she felt a warmth in her heart that no amount of gold could ever bring. Margaret continued to live her life as she always had, helping her neighbors and receiving their love in return. And so, she proved that true happiness comes from within. And she remained content and cheerful.